Is this a Necro mirror? Except they've got all their positionals. This looks very much like a Necro mirror. The fleshy that died was AC, not JD. Oh, right. I forget we have more than one Canadian watch this. So we're playing against a Percusio. In the snow, of all things. They've played 7 games and have a team V of 1200. And have managed to successfully level both of their wraiths. One's got tackle, one's got mighty blow. And they've got nothing on their flesh golems. Oh, they've only got 1 wolf. Oh, that's good. And then they've put all their points in ghouls, which is a bit of a mistake. And then we have leveled the wolves. Well, wolf. On 1 fleshy and 1. We've got a slightly better team, I'd say, actually. Yeah, I'd say we got the slightly better team. I think you missed it, but I found you when I was on 2 months off work with depression and anxiety. From my experiences during the frontline battle at COVID, I'm now part of an amazing community and love being part of it. So yes, what you do is important. Thank you. NAF Blood Bowl 3 event announced on the NAF Discord. Oh, awesome. Cool, I'm in. I'll play. And BB Nut, I think you're going further than being part of a Magian community. You're now forging ahead and making one, right? Necro tier 2. What's the link? Is that the rules pack? Okay, so it's in 11.55. Yeah, 1160 or 1170 doesn't do anything for Necro. Yeah, that rules pack's fine. Let me go. Don't want to move you forward yet. Cool, turn. Old Royal Alliance are pretty good. Yeah, so Necro. Necro are fine, like they're not OMG, seriously, how on earth could I not play them? But they're also pretty good. Follow. Let's here, step that there, step that there. Alright, go fetch ball. Done. So. Draws stop me taking orcs. Where are Orcs? Are they on 7 skill pack or a 6? I didn't quick... Oh, Orcs. They're correctly balanced. 6 skill Orcs is about right. But at that point, if you're not taking Orcs, if you're an Orc player, you're probably taking Lizardmen, because 6 skill Orcs versus 6 skill Lizards, you take the Lizards. 7 skill Orcs, ooh, that's quite tasty. I think Orcs are even worse to balance than Necro. Where do we want to go there? I want to stay in contact and take the hit. Wotan says Orcs. More Orcs. Please, more Orcs. Wotan, I've realised that there are a couple of things on my YouTube that don't have full 20 game guides, and Orcs is one of the races that don't have full 20 game. You're not going to believe it, considering the amount of time I played them. But Orcs, Chaos, Old World Alliance, Black Orcs don't have 20 game things, so they need playing. Nurgle also need doing as well. In fact, there are only a handful of teams that have got a proper 20 game run put on YouTube. Is that his Mighty Blow White? Yeah. So the rest of this depends actually on this block here. Ha! Don't do that. Okay. They're strong at tier 2. I think seven skill orcs are one of my 3 favourite picks. If someone puts out a 7 skill orc package, there's a decent chance I'm taking it. Orcs, there's Dark Elves, Underworld, Undead. Yeah? Step 1, let's roll that in. That's already stunned, so we know we've got 2Ds there. Ten. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of humans. I didn't think they held up. I thought Skaven were also a solid pick. I think you could play Skaven. Regen failure. So he had 12 and I've only got 11. So actually I'm capped now at 10. Mighty Blow, good skill. Sometimes. 1. Two. 3. 4. I'm thinking Orcs are the best at 1200 but boring. They're very effective. Big guard wall, little bit of, you know, a sprinkle of mighty blow. They're very, very strong. Extra players, Apo, very good. Is Orcs at 1200 not just block? No, it's guard. Yes, you can, BB Nut, yeah. Mighty Blow caused that casualty. Well done, Mighty Blow. Oh, we can't sidestep there. Crunch. Regen. Damn it. Stay put. At 1200 the best you can make is dwarves. What? Are you talking, hang on, you're talking like random dwarves, right? Not just like 1200 here's 6 skills sprinkled on top. Wotan says stop dicing this poor Spanish coach. Me? Dice a Spanish coach? I think not. Oh, if you said, here's 1200 TV, go and do whatever the fuck you like. Yeah, dwarves are horrendous. If you're talking about a normal team, then it's less problematic. We'll stay there, I think. Big bag of I don't fucking think so. We're on turn 5. We probably need to start thinking about loitering forwards shortly. not sure what I'm going to do with that. Has your wolf got any skills? No. Bang. Diced. That in there. Let's put that in there. Where you want to go. Nice surf happy now. I feel a little bit more like the world is self-writing. Yeah, when I cause a surf, a little bit of like just a little bit of joy happens in the world. Just a little bit. His regeneration's been pretty good. Yeah, it's been on point, hasn't it? Moo. Turn 6. Right, you're going to get off the floor. I'll have to click a few times, but you are going to get off the floor. Fuck. That was not what's supposed to happen. Right. Stay that there. That wolf has done some good work, hasn't it? So we'll lock the wolf out. And then we're going to do some naughty stuff. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. This is just going to be casually 2 into 1. It'll be fine. Oh, no. No, it's not going to be fine. Oh, it's going to be fine. There we go. Oh, yes, because if he sidesteps there, it's 2 into 2 uphill. Oh, no. Regen again, though. I don't think the ball is quite as safe as you would probably ideally at this point in the game sort of want, right? You normally go for a slightly more secure ball than this. So we'll dodge you out on a safe ball basis. Woof. Why not dodge straight into the square with a ghoul? I don't know. Yeah, that square was probably just dodge into that square was probably just better, right? Because you fall over. You don't be falling over there. You're only falling over there. Yeah, that was just a mistake. No. No, I think I just made a mistake. Turn 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't in good conscience do that, can I? Right, so what I want to do is score on a flesh golem, and I can't. It's 10% to not work. I can't. It's too risky. It'd just be silly to do that. Even going for it's probably not a good idea. Yeah, this is not a good idea. This is not a good idea. Night Dark Fairy.
Cheeky_Jimmy.
No, because I would have done it the other way round.
It's too risky. Davo does it anyway.
Yeah. I can't. Are they literally socks pegged to the wraith ropes? So, yeah, the different wraiths have got different rope types. So my wraiths have got chains hanging off them. Right? If we look at my wraiths, right, we are little bits of chain. If you look at the standard wraith looks like it's got washing line pegs hanging off it and socks. So, very different interpretation of pegging. Try and chain this ghoul into the bin. Yeah, yes, Kalen? It could have been our secret. I didn't name you as the mystery pegger.
Tex-Mex Robot 100. I don't understand that. Pegging. I'll Google it.
Oh, there's someone dancing away in the snow. Oh, look, my KO. No. And the second half's going to suck. We're playing off 9. So you'd say Necro a tough team to play at starting TV. So Machina, the trick with them is that, the trickiness is that there's 2 ways you can build them initially, right? It's like you have a split choice. You can take the more powerful skill immediately, which is guard, and you'll never get anywhere else because you'll just get stuck. I say never. You'll just go really, 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 really slowly, but you'd have a much stronger win rate. Or you take Mighty Blow and have a miserable time while you wait for the Mighty Blow to get to block guard Mighty Blow, and then suddenly the team's really powerful. And the problem is that at low TV, no one's got anything. What you've done is stuck Mighty Blow on. What most people have taken is guard, and your guard is not as good as Mighty Blow in a straight 1-to-1 fight, right? 6 guard or 6 Mighty Blow, the guard probably is just a better thing. And so I took the Mighty Blow route, and then spun into Orc. Like, it just was like, oh no. And if we'd have spun into like teams like this, where it's fine because I'm not monstrously outstrengthed. The text to sec lady is really low. I've not done anything to her. It's a very long explanation to say I did something wrong. No. So that's why the star player points. No, the star player points aren't all on a wolf. That flesh golem died recently, and that ghoul has died recently. So it looks more wonky than it is. My opponent clearly having a bit of a problem there. Did you see on the second tab where it's got a load of hash errors? There's a load of pieces of information which are figure-outerable from the core data, which is in columns A to N. Some of those would be quite interesting. But I'll have a proper think when I'm not streaming, when I can think about it. Right, hopefully our KO wakes up. Otherwise we're going to struggle. Phew. Do you have access to the HL API or just a spreadsheet? I've got I haven't got personally access to the API because I've never asked for it, but I've got a spreadsheet with all the API that someone has very kindly pulled for me. And on the different pieces of data. I've got season 2, 3, 4, and 5, and it's got active games. The stuff that I'm super curious to see whether we can get, and it's probably by polling it every day, which is a bit tedious, and it's more like if you had a website which peered into the API and pulled it every hour or every 2 hours. There's the questions that I'd like to know personally are what the number of games being played per hour is, and when is what's the low point of the what's the low point of how many at 5 a.m. UK time, when probably very few people are playing, how many games are actually taking place in that hour? What is the spin rate? Because if you can derive that sort of information, what you can then do with it is look at whether or not it is viable to put, you know, what happens if you split the ladder in half? Like, you can work out what that would do. Because people say, oh, you never split the ladder because it's terrible. Yeah, but if you've got 2,000 games playing concurrently, which of course we haven't, but if you did, then it's fine. So understanding the frequency of games played and when would inform people to be able to suggest to Nacon Cyanide what you could or couldn't do with the ladder. And also, when we say the ladder is working as intended from a Cyanide perspective, because the idea of the ladder is that it is there to give people quick pickup games. We happen to try and impose on it a competitive standpoint. So it's having a problem because it's trying to fulfill two different things in one ladder. Maybe the solution is therefore to have a different ladder, which is the competitive ladder, and one ladder, which is the pickup game ladder. Right, but you can't make those sorts of those decisions if you don't know whether or not there is enough player base to support those statements. Well, that's the one that's going to get blitzed. Go. Blood Bowl 2 did indeed have two ladders, yes. So. I have the perfect idea. I think I might think about it and make a video or a letter about it. I'm suspicious. If you split the ladder, I guarantee you that people in my time will exclude from getting games. I already spend 5 minutes to 15 minutes first thing I play on the weekend. Where are you based, Doomfox? Why suspicious? Why would I not be suspicious? New Zealand. So, one of the things that is possible, of course, Doomfox, is to take the ladder and apply different criterion to it. So, Mr. Page had a really good idea on Purple Chest podcast this week, which was that let the ladder be and then run within the same matchmaking structure a way of 15 game like rushes. So you play like Hearthstone style or Magic the Gathering style 15 game sort of tournament runs, and record your best 15 games. I think there's more to working out what the hell that might look like than just doing it, but it is an interesting and fun thing to think about for sure. If people don't want to play one ladder now, they don't want to play two ladders. I don't know, Theodore, because I think that there is a good chunk of the player base that don't play this ladder because it's not competitive for them. We're definitely going to get you off the floor. If we stand you up, you end up having to move the zombos over. Do we take maximum hits? One down. Punch there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slam. Games played certainly needs a high criteria. Yep, I agree. I think that's a commonality a lot of people would agree with. That the games played weighting is just tragically under at the moment. I like the idea of a minimum game criteria before you consider for qualifying. So. Strawberry, you are funny. Well, Kfo he's a relatively talented individual, isn't he? I mean, he's got a modicum of ability. Starting SR should be based on each race. Yes. Yes, playing. That's something that's already been very heavily sort of suggested, which is, hey, it probably would make a lot of sense if the race is considered in your SR calculation. It would also give people a thing to aim at, right? So if you are someone who likes your stats and numbers and figures and stuff, then you can go and claim that you're the best blah 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 coach, because that is up for grabs now. At the moment, there isn't that. You really need to deal with one of these flesh golems. So I think... Where's the blitz? Oh, you didn't stand that up. That's a shame. That goes there. That stands up. That goes in there and we'll block here. Then we'll think about that. One, two, three, four, five, six. That goes there. So now you've got 1D. That's only 1D. That could go there. No, that can't go there. That stands up. Just in case they turn stand firm off, that goes there. Damn it. Then we do the naughty thing, which is that goes in there. Damn it. One of the things that I would really like to consider in terms of whatever recommendation is recommended, other than the blindingly obvious, which is please, please, please include number of games played as a matching metric, if we've got the player base to support it, is... oh, hello. Where do we want to go here? I think we have to go there. Rough turn for him. Krista is very against games being played. It's strange because my personal experience with the ladder is the most unfun games that I've played on the ladder have all been where the games played value, the delta is huge. So I respect Krista an awful lot. I'm not quite sure I'm ready to say he's wrong, but I don't agree with the construct that it doesn't matter. Mine always down Hella TV. I mean, that's also not fun. Yeah, it's always fun when everyone starts with, look, they're not wrong, but... oh dear. TV's made more impactful. It would be on a relatively short-term basis, but 50 game dwarves with randoms on. We're not talking about the last edition of rule set here. This edition of rule set, 50 game random to dwarves, is an absolute fucking menace. Really are no actual 2-die blocks here. Apart from those 2-die blocks. But the rest are not 2-die blocks. So we're clear. So there's a 3+ there for then something there. I think we have to do this. Thanks, we've got block. Punch that out of the way, punch that over. Never mind. If you extended rookie protection into 3 segments, which is 0 to 10, 11 to 20, 20 plus, then you wouldn't need to match by games played. So there is a potential that you do too much by matching by games played. So potentially, people need to be clearer about what they mean by matching by games played. If they did Blood Bowl 7s, do you think people will be paying 10 quid for it? Yes, I absolutely do think that. Yeah, the ladder. I think you're right. I think the ladder actually, what it actually needs is rookie game team protection. That is the biggest 3+ that he's just rolled in his life. Findle says, so playing the ladder is an unhappy place for a new player. I don't think that's entirely accurate. That's not the story we're aiming for, is it, chat? Okay, now. That's fucking lucky. Wow, that's really lucky. You're not going anywhere, so you get. You're not going anywhere, so you get. Probably are going to dodge you out at some point. You're not going anywhere. Up you get. Oh, never mind. Plan A and B are ruined. One, two, three, four, five, six. Twat. Should have pushed you away. He noticed. Damn it. Maybe worth it. Yeah. So if you want to play the best version of Blood Bowl is, in my opinion, is NAF style events, which is Resurrection tournament play. So you're playing off a balanced rule set, so most of the teams are all equally strong, and it doesn't matter in individual games when someone dies. Yeah, I mean, Super League, sure. That's for me my favourite type of Blood Bowl. Last reroll blown. Touchdown. So we've got 3 turns to slam it in and win the game. We can do that. We can do this. Yeah. Doomfox says, personally, I like the ladder. It needs Infinity Bowl fixing, but otherwise matchmaking has been far better than Blood Bowl 2. NAF style res events are better, but the progression is fun too. So the progression style stuff is great for some people, and other people don't care for it. I think having both available is the best version, isn't it, Doomfox? Yeah, I think a better AI is absolutely on their roadmap of things that they would like to introduce, but I think are struggling to understand how to introduce, or are struggling for technical reasons. You have 2 turns to score. You're only going to have 2 turns to slam this in. Okay. No, it's 2 really. I know I have got 3, but it's 2 really. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The clock just makes it look like you got 3, but don't do that. So that's really annoying. I didn't want that to be the blitz. I really wanted that to be the blitz because it gives me back so much more of the board. These dice are shit. Okay. Alright. I'm going to pick the ball up. Right, okay, sure. You're going to drop the ball just to complete the calamity? No. I'm not sure that chess approach of evaluation search tree search is a particularly good idea for Blood Bowl. I think you could very quickly evaluate board state based on some criteria, Shamba. Right? So take this board state here, right? If you just said to the AI, look at the clock. So question, what turn is it? Question, so it's turn 15. Objective, you're drawing, so you need to go and win. So the ball therefore has to walk to somewhere in here. And you are then going to tell it to go and look for space. Or create a punch a hole of space. That would seem to me like a place to start. Krista's been thinking about evaluating board states. Wow. We're going to have a real problem getting the ball to go with us. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Wow. Okay. I'm glad that was a pout. I think getting it to do any form of evaluation where it feels like we've currently got none would be a huge, huge win. So he has no rerolls. has no reroll. He's only got... That's out of the game. He's got 2 spare pieces. I think we just stay put and say, your maneuver. Strawberry, I think that's very fair. I was expecting the old teams to be about £5 each. I thought a £5 a team, considering you need to buy every single one, is still probably on the mildly expensive side. I don't think you could make it commercially viable for less than a £5. They've done a year 1 pack, which helps a bit. How much was that year 1 pack? Because I've got all 4 teams, I literally can't buy it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sure. Yeah. Rerolls? Who gives a shit? Where we're going, we don't need rerolls. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck off! You... Okay, well, he made all his 3 pluses, right? So because he made all his 3 pluses, we can't score. Have a nice day. Just checking you are actually out of range, right? So you go for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, you're actually out of range. You'd need chaining forwards, which is impossible. Oh, that's not my Wraith. I was like, oh, wow, the Mighty Blow Wraith is finally... Oh, it's not mine. And that can go there, and then that one can punch that. And I think if we get a casualty, he would level. So just need to get a casualty here, and then we get to put guard on a Wraith. Oh well. Never mind. Are you missing something? Isn't the Wraith in scoring position? It has no hands, so it couldn't possibly score. so I went to try and pick it up for a lull. It got the MVP. It got the MVP. It's leveled. We've now got a Wraith with Guard. Oh, so excited. And then this Flesh Golem got block. So now isn't a complete adventure about whether it levels or not. So we're kind of back to where we were at the start of the day, which is we've got a Flesh Golem with block might blow and a Flesh Golem with nothing. We can stick Guard on this one. And then we're going to be saving for defensive, which is 18 star player points. I might put Dodge on it instead. Don't know. And as you've got no real useful star player points, Darth Pointy, you're dead. But don't worry, Darth Pointy. Darth Pointy the second. The less pointy. Darth less pointy is coming onto the team. There we go. Darth Pointy the third's on the team. And that gives us our very first guard player. Are we excited about our first guard player? You playing versus BB Nut? No? Not interested in the second ghoul? No, not at the moment. No, I just take this team.